Set hut! Ready, go! Charcoal! Charcoal! Set! Down! Ready! 22 water! 22 water! Set up! Trick 9 feet! Trick 9 feet! Waiting! Ready! Ready! Waiting!
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off?
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Dropping back, it's Carr. Into the end zone. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Brockney, Ara Parseghian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
No whole time. We can keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll do it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Power ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! The corners are walked up tight. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At midfield, he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The give on the option. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockne's wife wanted to. The next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointed television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Nah, bro.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Down. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long. And
oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third down, touchdown.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Gilbert. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Notre Dame now facing third and inches. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first down.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They thought they could just run it on third. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're going to run it. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Farrell. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilbert. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Defense in press coverage. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch, and they finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play?
Touchdown!
God damn, bro.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, fighting it.
On the ready. Blitz.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Snatches it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Reels it in the end zone.
Man, I couldn't even control. Man, come on, bro.
Ready, fight. Set.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving away from pressure. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And this defense, they were...
He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football team, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. He's got it along the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get touchdown, Irish! Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Mitchell. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. Breaks into the open.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This rivalry nearly 100 years old now, guys, dating back to when Newt Rodney had made the Irish a power and Howard Jones had done the same for the Trojans.
So many names, and then if you go recent, I mean, everybody remembers the Bush push and just so many great games in this matchup. Every year it seems like the game means a lot. And obviously, Palmer, you add a trophy, it just gets way better.
It's like the greatest players to ever do it. I mean, Joe Montana for Notre Dame, Marcus Allen, his Heisman Trophy with the Trojans, and you're right. We could go on and on and on, and it always seems like those guys play their best games in this rivalry class.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration.
They'll run it from the gun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Trying the left side. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's passed. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
rides the back and leaves it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's
Man, hell.
there he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year.
Got enough space, and he walks it. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's
defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they're trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Farrell. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Picks up the 1st down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Firing to the right, complete.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're
wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get...
Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
To the air. It's Carr. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Carr. Got his man downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Now on the move. Headed to the end zone. And Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Motion from the back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Farrell. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Defense is...
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just throwing in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Can't get him to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And man, that is not the 3rd down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Farrell. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. On his feet at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Bring in the heat.
That shit got me putting on goddamn shit, bro.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle. It's Mitchell. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get
Good
there.
defense,
A
bro.
4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Right on the money. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this deep. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride.
Man, bro.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll try to get outside. Crosses the 35. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Finds the tight end. Pulled down for the tackle.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's how you come up and make plays.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down. He's open on the right.
Yeah, man, that was my fucking opportunity.
Timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Trying to get the corner. And some room to work. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Well, this quarterback has had a little bit of success running so far in this game. That time on the option play, nowhere to go, though. Defense, they were in position. They tackled him for a loss.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive.
Damn, I ain't even realized we was winning.
After a hard-fought victory,
man.
the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have won the right to take home the coveted weapon of Gaelic combat, the Jewel Shillelagh.
won the Heisman again. Hey, a nothing, brother. And that bitch sound good as fuck right now. You finna whip some up, bro.
Ready, fight.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. These guys are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Right on target this time. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Catch in the middle. It's Smart. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kentucky right back to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Defensively,
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. These two teams swapping early. Starting the drive down 7-6. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Zimmerman. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a man. It's Zimmerman. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Kentucky going quickly. DB's right up on the receivers. Give to the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Zimmerman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch. Play action on 1st down. Finds his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Gilmore.
Second time I let that shit happen.
Gets it all the way to the 38. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's smart. And he's brought down after a nice game. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown! This offense starts deep in a hole. The corners are walked up tight. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break at some point in this game. He's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
The hand to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it out fast. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough. Pulls it fired complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilmore. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On the move, it's Fairchild. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Zimmerman. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Going for 6.
Man, come on, bro.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks. Going quickly.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to get.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Bro, they need to stop slowing me down.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
Huh?
And the defender.
Right, no damn way.
Way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Defense in press coverage. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
Of course, they draw me into a
They
fucking
bring
block.
him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've hit him with back-to-back Chunk plays, now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Buys a little time with his feet.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Touchdown.
Damn, man.
Grab the short pass. A quick pass to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Turns it loose deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm...
There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Wildcats are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on
who's the
3rd
flag
down.
on?
There is a flag. Let's check it out.
Oh, who? Oh, offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Fairchild. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Kentucky right back to the line. Rides the back on the option. The give. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle.
Bro, come on, man.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
On the ground, it's Fairchild. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's smart. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Trying to start the drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
There ain't nobody over there. Come on,
It's
man.
Gilmore.
Bro.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, USC! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this.
He leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Here's the pressure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fairchild. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Gilmore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. The lone back's got it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The play-action fake. Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the 40. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another down.
From the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man, this has got to be so frustrating because you're running out of time, you're running out of possessions. You got to get the ball back to your offense. But, man, this QB just makes...
And you race it to the house. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Right back to the well. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Kentucky will just try to run out the clock. Looking for a crease to the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
He makes a catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah.